بسم الله والصلاة والسلام على نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد. Today, inshallah, we are going to talk about fasting. And yesterday, I gave a small talk, a reminder of Ramadan. We spoke about how you can use your time wisely. And apparently some of you weren't here yesterday. So if you want to know what I said, jump on YouTube and see the reminder that I loaded up on YouTube. Today, inshallah, I'll talk about fasting. Fasting. So if I was to ask you a question, you kids in the front, and also you adults on the side, what is fasting? What is fasting? Who can tell me? Yeah.
You fast you fast for 30 days.
Okay, you fast for 30 days, okay. Anyone else? What is fasting? What is fasting? If someone asks you, what is fasting? Yeah.
It's refusing to eat.
Not to eat, good. Anything else? What is fasting? Yeah.
To do more good deeds.
To do more good deeds, all right, good. Let's have a look here. Fasting is to stay away from eating. That's one. Stay away from eating food, vegetables and fruits and food and all that. And drinking, to stay away from drinking, whether it's drinking water or Pepsi or acid or fruit juices. So it's to stay away from eating, drinking, saying bad words. Don't say bad words, don't swear, don't say foul words and filthy words, and not to follow your desires, which leads to haram, and anything that breaks the fast from Fajr until sunset. So that's fasting. It's basically to stay away from eating, drinking, saying foul words, following your desires, doing haram, or anything that breaks the fast from Fajr until sunset. Also, to stay away from what decreases the fast. If there's something that decreases the fast, then stay away. It might decrease the reward. Like cheating and lying, that can also decrease the reward of fasting. When was fasting obligatory? When was fasting obligatory? Who knows? When was fasting compulsory? It was obligatory in the second year of Hijrah, in the second year of the Prophet's Hijrah. Is fasting in the month of Ramadan compulsory? Is it compulsory? Is it compulsory to fast the month of Ramadan? Is it compulsory?
Yes.
Yes. Upon who? Upon who? Who fasts Ramadan? Who?
Us.
Us. Who's us?
The
The Muslims. Good. Muslims. So, fasting Ramadan is compulsory upon every Muslim who is mature. Who is what? Mature. Who is mature? Who is mature? Who is a mature person? The person that has reached either the age of 15 or has a wet dream or has pubic hairs or a woman that has her menses, her cycle, her period. Any of those? Then you are mature. So fasting is compulsory upon every Muslim mature sane that understands. The crazy can't fast, who doesn't understand. And the person that is able to fast. So I repeat, fasting is compulsory upon every Muslim, mature, sane, and person who's able to fast. Except the sick. The sick can't fast. If you have a slight flu, you can't fast. Don't put an excuse, I can't fast, and you got a little runny nose. That's not an excuse. If you're sick and it's hard for you to fast, you're very sick, or your sickness is ongoing, you don't have to fast. Or you reach old age, you're khitiyar, you're 70, 60, and you can't fast, it's too hard for you, especially if you take medicine, okay, you don't have to fast. Or the pregnant woman, she's holding a baby, it's hard for her to fast because she has to keep on eating in order for the baby to survive in the womb. Or a woman is breastfeeding the child, she finds it hard because she has to breastfeed the child. She doesn't have to fast. Also, the traveler, if the traveler is traveling to a different country and he finds it very hard to fast and he can break his fast, and the woman in her cycle that has her periods, and the post-bleeding. The woman that delivers a child, a baby, and then after that she finds the blood. She doesn't have to fast. Allah says in Surah Al-Baqarah, verse 182, Allah says, "O you who believe, observing Sawm, the fasting, is prescribed for you, as it was prescribed for those before you, that you may become pious." The verse. When does a child fast? When does a child fast?
Around 8 years old.
Around the age of 8. Okay, good. When does a child fast? You guys are children here in the front line. You guys are children. When should you be fasting? Yeah.
Age of 9.
Age of 9. Okay, good. You saw them.
Age of maybe 10.
At the age of 10. Okay, good. Let's have a look. Some of our Muslim scholars say that a person should fast or should be trained to fast at the age of 7. And other scholars say that the child should be trained to fast at the age of 10. Some say 7, some say 10. I believe it's best for the child to fast at the age of 10. But some parents get their children fasting from the age of 7, 8, like what you said, or 9. That's fine. All right? They can fast. And if they start to complain, what do we do? You know, your child is complaining, "Oh, I have to eat, my stomach. Oh, I got a headache. I want to eat. I'm hungry." What do we do? Yeah.
You can make them fast half a day.
You make them fast half a day. Okay, any other answer?
You can tell them I'll buy something.
You can tell them, "I'll buy you something, complete your fast." That's a good one.
Or
What
you
else?
can you can also just, I'll give them a little smack.
No smacks, no. So if a child is fasting and he finds it hard, give him something to play with, you know. Deter him away from thinking about breaking the fast. Give him like a toy or something that he get engaged in, so that way he doesn't think about what? Fasting, about the food. All right? But if he finds it too hard, the child that is 7, 8, 9 or 10 finds it too hard, then he can break what? His fast. The Prophet sallallahu alaihi wasallam said in a hadith, the pen is lifted from 3 people. From 3. And he mentioned a child until he becomes an adult. Or a child until he reaches puberty. So if you haven't reached puberty, then fasting for you is not compulsory. But you should train yourself at a young age. Okay? What are the foundations of fasting? What are the foundations of fasting? Who knows? The foundations of fasting. The foundations of fasting are 2. One is you have to have the intention. You have to intend to fast. The intention has to be for Allah. Well, I can't fast because I want to get skinny, because I want to do sport and I want to get strong and fit. No, you have to have the right intention, and that is to fast for the sake of Allah. And the other one is that you stay away from all that is haram. The foundations of fasting are 2. One is the intention. You have to have the right intention. And the other one is you have to stay away from everything that is haram. Inshallah, tomorrow we will talk about what breaks the fast. We'll talk about what breaks the fast. So we end here, inshallah. And inshallah, tomorrow we continue. Barakallahu feekum. Sallallahu Azza wa Jalla an yuwaffiqakum. Wa akhiru da'wana. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.